Hi, today I'm doing something a little different that I have not done for a while. I like to talk about the economy and how do you feel about it? Or do you think it's just, let's just write a piece of paper or use our debit card? Well, today we had to go down into the city for Ray's appointment. And I said, please, can we stop at the Dollar Tree real quick? And he says, sure, no problem. So I said, well, I need some more eggs. I said, we can get 8 of them for $1.25. And he's like, okay, let's do that. So we stopped and I picked up eggs and I was shocked. Do you know they're only coming in a 6-pack now for $1.25? Only 6. Now, I don't know if it's my area or if it's down in your area or if you have a dairy section that you can buy eggs and cheese and stuff from. I was like, wow. But I needed them because when I do my Dollar Tree stuff, I want everything from the Dollar Tree. So I picked up eggs and I picked up a few cards for Father's Day and for my son for Father's Day. And I went to go get in line. Again, Dollar Tree, I'm putting it out there. They were 2 aisles down with 1 register running. Oh, Ray was still looking around the store. I hollered to him and I said, Ray, I'm not staying. Let's put the eggs away. There was a lady working in the cards department. I said, do you mind putting these back for me? The line is way too long. I bet they had 50 people, not exaggerating. So do you think all these people are going to the Dollar Tree to try to do their groceries? A lot of folks had them. What's your take on that? Now, I'm finding out that I can go to Dollar General, Family Dollar, and sometimes Walmart and find the product either a little under $1 or $1. Now, I know Walmart's gone up on their prices. I haven't been shopping too much because of Mr. R, and I have a lot that I've taken on. So now I'm just wondering, where's everybody shopping? What are you doing trying to get through these high prices? Are you stocking up? Are you still stocking your pantry? Are you putting flour away? Are you freezing flour? What are you doing with your flour? How are you storing your flour? How are you storing your sugar? Now, flour, you can do it a couple of ways. There's an oven method that you can put them in jars and heat the lid and suction it. And then you can use your seal a meal, your suction pressure sucker, and seal the jars. That will really hold very well. I'm just wondering what you all are doing if you're getting ahead on flour, getting ahead on sugar, baking powder, yeast. Now, yeast has gone up too. Yeast I used to be able to get for 79 cents, the Walmart brand, 3 packets, which that's what I use. And now it's gone up to 89 cents. Well, yeah, 10 cents. But 10 cents here, 10 cents there, 10 cents there. It all adds up. Produce. I wanted a watermelon. I bought one for my granddaughter's graduation. And yeah, I spent $10 for a watermelon, but that's okay because I wanted it for her graduation and I had some left for myself. But who's going to pay on a normal basis $10 for a watermelon? I don't know. I mean, I've always watched how I spend, what I do with my money. But I'm finding out that Dollar Tree right now doesn't always have the best buy. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I know there's folks out there that won't eat food from the Dollar Tree. But you know what? When you have a limited income, you do the best you can on what you have for resources, and you go from there. Now, like myself, I have to watch, I can't just go right out and say, well, I'm going to spend $50 on this. I can't. I have to budget, which I'm sure most people do. Well, my dad is retired and he's 88 years old. And he saved for retirement all his life. And what he tells me, and I get very upset with him, he'll say, Brenda, it's just paper. I'm saying, yes, Dad, it may just be paper, but it adds up. Well, I lived through the Great Depression, and he tells me all about the Great Depression. I understand that. I could tell stories that he's told me. But we all got to live, right? For an example, I filled my car up, well, my van, a couple of days ago, which I travel a lot. I put 6 3/4 gallons in, and it was $29. $29. Should I rant and rave? I should be thankful I got food. I should be thankful I've got gas. I've got a roof over my head and I'm warm. I'm very thankful for everything because there's a lot of folks out there that don't have. But I guess I just need to know how you all feel about what's going on. I'd love to have your input. I'd love to do a little bit more on this topic if anybody is interested. We could have a nice conversation back and forth. And if you'd like, you could ask me 10 questions. 10 questions and ask me how I save, or what's a good way to save, or what do you think I should do? If you'd like, I'd be happy to answer them. You know, that would be a fun thing we could do. And other folks could chime in and say how they save and what they do. It would be a grateful topic. Maybe I could turn this into a Friday, let's try to save. Yeah, we could do something like that. I just want to talk about how you all are doing. Where do you shop? Like, we only have a Hannaford and a Walmart in a small food city. Now, the food city is one town over from me. Walmart is 2 towns over from me. I have to travel everywhere I go. Some people will say, gosh, Brenda, you're on the road a lot. Yes, I am on the road a lot. Today I was on the road for 2 hours. Probably put almost 200 miles on my car. Ray had a doctor's appointment in the city. So yeah, I have to travel. That's what happens when you live in the country off the grid. Like, okay, for an example, people might ask, well, Brenda, what do you do about TV? The only thing we can get is Dish Network. We don't have cable. We have an antenna, but we live up on a hill and the wind just takes it every which way. Yes, we have electricity up here. We pay dearly for it, but we have electricity up here. We had to pay so much money 22 years ago per post and footage. Yeah, it was very, very expensive. I have propane backup. I've got oil lamps. I've got a fireplace. I have a kitchen cook stove. I mean, what do you all have? Do you have backups for everything? I mean, if the grid was to go down, could you survive? I have a generator. Yeah, but then it costs, again, gas to run a generator. Where's everybody going with this? Because prices don't seem to be coming down. Please chime in. I would love to hear your advice. And if you want to ask questions, what's the gas in your area? The highest we saw today was $5.25 going to the city. That's a lot of money a gallon. That's not diesel. Diesel's almost $6.50 a gallon, pretty close to it. And you figure I mow 15 acres of fields. Plus, that's not counting my front lawn, which, if you want to call it front lawn, it's part of the field. Yeah. But, you know, I save all winter to be able to do gas. To be in another thing, we have a garden. Do you grow a garden? Or do you go to a produce stand or a produce auction? I'd love to go to produce auctions, but I did that when I used to go on trips to Pennsylvania. Then I would bring stuff home and I would can it. um, a lot of canning. The good thing is right now you can get a lot of jars, a lot of lids, and a lot of covers. If you can't find it at your local big box stores, Dollar General has had a very good supply on it. Now, pectin is very expensive. I've seen it as high as almost $5 a box. But then you can go to Dollar General and get it for $2.50. You gotta watch your prices. So I'm going to end this right now, and I'm not sure what I'm going to name this, but I'm going to name it something because I think it's a topic we all need to talk about. And if anybody would like to ask me questions, I will answer it next Friday. You can ask me up to 10 questions, each person, about the economy. This is about the economy, nothing else, about the economy. That's it. Or gardening, or survival tips, or whatever. I'd be happy to answer it, and we all can join in and have a lot of fun with this. So have a great day. God bless. Tomorrow is Saturday. Wait till you see what we got for Saturday. With me, you never know. Have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you then. Bye now.